Okay, so I'm watching the Last of Us game documentary that came out with the first game because I'm hyping myself up for the show's premiere tomorrow. And I have a theory. I've been sitting on it. It feels like a long shot, but why not throw everything at the wall right before the show premieres? Let's see what happens. Spoilers for Last of Us Part 1, 2. Hail Mary, spoilers for the TV show, but we'll see. So we have a lot of our casting so far for a lot of like the first episodes. We have our Joels, our Ellies, our Bill's partner, I can't remember his name. They're gonna cut my heart out and I'll never forget his name again. Our Tess's. We have a lot of our main characters thus far, but there's one person they haven't announced yet. The story The Last of Us tells, there's not a lot of like really like antagonistic people directly to Joel and Ellie, so it stands out that they haven't announced David yet. And I think there's a very good reason as to why. I think they have been explicitly lying, like they have before the release of every single Last of Us piece of media. And they have told us that Troy Baker is playing a character by the name of James. And when it hits the show, James is going to be his fucking middle name, and his real name is going to be David. And it's going to be a neck snap and fan service and crazy. My first piece of evidence: Naughty Dog has lied before the release of every single game. They lied in game one, saying that Joel's the only playable character when we got our Ellie section. They said that Ellie was the only playable character for round two. We were skeptical. Then we got Abby. Now, I think they are lying about Troy's casting in the TV show because they have a habit of doing it. It makes it fun. It keeps us on our toes. It's still lying. Ignoring, though, that Naughty Dog has a certain amount of fun fuckery before every release, there was kind of this weird thing that happened with an IGN premiere interview with Troy on the red carpet for the show, and I think it's quite relevant.
What's it like playing a completely opposite character?
Dude, I always just want to be challenged. And that's what this opportunity did, was it gave me a difference. Like, can you walk into the same story, be someone completely different? And I'm just glad that Neil and Craig gave me a character with some meat on its bones. Like, I had a lot of fun.
Obvious pun for cannibalism aside, it kind of reminded me of this interview he did a while back talking about, is David sympathetic, period.
Character of David. Tell me one thing that David did that was wrong. You tell me one thing that makes him the bad guy. I can state a case that David is, he and Joel could be mirror images of each other.
Just saying, I wouldn't be shocked if it happened. I would honestly be excited. And if they didn't want us to speculate, I'd blame wardrobe.